Welcome back. Now, it was confirmed this week that David Moyes would be departing West Ham for a second time at the end of the season after 4.5 years in charge. Our reporter James Cole was at the news conference ahead of his final home game against Luton Town tomorrow. As you can see, James is waiting to speak to us live right now. Good afternoon to you, James. So listen, there's been speculation about David Moyes' future pretty much all season. What did he have to say now that it is definitely confirmed that he will be departing the London Stadium for a second time?
Yes, months of speculation ended, but not before Julen Lopetegui, the former Wolves, Sevilla and Spain manager, was strongly linked with replacing David Moyes. It's seen the owners here at West Ham accused of disrespecting their manager. Their manager, though, was actually in diplomatic mood today, and he says he's very easy with the decision that's been made.
There's a lot of things in football which can always be done much better. But look, I'm really comfortable with the situation. I'm comfortable with the board. So at the moment everything's fine. It's football.
Do you feel like you could take the club further? Like, did you want to stay on and complete the project? Well,
that was a decision I would have had to make with my family and talk about it, and we have done. I've been away for a long time now from my family, so this was always going to be a moment where I had to make a decision. But I think it's the right decision. I think it's the right decision for both parties. I think for myself and for the club, and we'll go our separate ways, having, which I believe, a really good 4.5 years.
And what next? Have you thought about what you might do? Would you like to stay in management?
Yes, would be the answer to that. But first and foremost would be a break. I want a break from it. You know, when we started last year, we won the final on June the 7th, and we were back on the 1st of July to go to Australia. We had 3 weeks off last year. So if you look at the games, the amount of games we've played in the last couple of years, and the little time we've had of a break, and look, I strive to work as hard as I possibly can at every club, and I've tried to do that at West Ham as well. So there's been a lot of hours and a lot of effort. So the most important thing is to have a break, and that's what I'm going to have.
So Moyes will say farewell to the West Ham faithful after the Luton game on Saturday. And he should get a warm reception too, despite the second half of their season. The Moyes out banners and the opposition we've seen. The West Ham fans will remember that he's the man who's taken them from relegation battlers to 3 consecutive seasons in Europe. And of course, last season, winning their first piece of silverware in 43 years. So he should get a good send-off, David Moyes, regardless of what happens on Saturday, but also this season. If they can win on Saturday, it would be a big step towards West Ham finishing in the top half of the table, and that would be the 3rd time in 4 years, an achievement that shouldn't be underestimated too. In terms of team news, good news for David Moyes. Lucas Paqueta, who came off injured in the 5-0 defeat to Chelsea last Sunday, he is fit for the game against Luton.
James, thank you very much indeed.